क्या आपने हजारों रुपए ऑनलाइन फाउंडेशन पे बर्बाद किए हैं? क्या आप भी उनमें से हैं जिनको फाउंडेशन लगाने का बहुत शौक है बट हर बार आप गलत फाउंडेशन खरीदने का शिकार होते हैं? क्या आपने मेकअप लगाना कंप्लीटली छोड़ दिया है क्योंकि आपका मेकअप कभी अपने नेक के साथ मैच नहीं होता? Do you look at people online and be like, इसका फाउंडेशन कैसे हर बार मैच हो जाता है? Well, then you're in the right place because today, my friend, I'm gonna teach you how to buy the right shade of foundation online. As usual, दुआ में याद रखो. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? So in today's video, as usual, I am back with some more hacks and more tips and tricks to make your life easy. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 ways, basically 5 steps to buy your shade of foundation online. A lot of people actually just give up on buying foundations online because they can never find the right shade, and you just buy foundations, they never match you, and then they're just like thrown in one corner of your house and you never see it again. After today's video, you will be able to find your shade of foundation, and if you're not, then I don't know, maybe you're just a lost cause. And also, before we begin, if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Simi. I hope you're enjoying so far. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a big thumbs up. This video is about to change your life, okay? And yeah, without wasting any more time, first things first, you need to identify what texture are you looking for in your foundation. Like, there are so many different types of foundations available in the market today. Like, you've got powder foundations, liquid foundations, you've got cushion foundation, you've got stick foundation, etc. So first you decide what foundation you're looking for. You narrow it down to like one particular type, and then you go for like different brands. You see how many brands have those kind of foundations and what is the shade range. Okay, so this is how you start eliminating stuff. Okay, and you narrow it down to like a few brands of which you think have good quality stuff that you want and that fits your budget, right? So now, once you know the texture of foundation that you're going for, next step is to know your undertones. Now, knowing undertones is fairly easy. There are just 3 types of undertones. One is a warm undertone, cool undertone, and the third type is a neutral undertone. Just raise your wrist up, like do it with me right now. So, you know, if you don't know your undertone, we can just find it out together right now. If you see like blue veins here, you see bluish purple veins, then you're a cool undertone and you will go for cool undertone foundations. If you see green veins here, then you are a warm undertone and you'll go for warmer undertone foundations. And if you see blue and green both, you can't really tell if it's only blue, if it's only green. If you're a little confused when you see your hand, then you are a neutral undertone. Now, once you know your undertone, the next step will be to watch a swatch video, either by the brand themselves, because sometimes brands do put up like a mini swatch video on their website, or sometimes even on Nykaa or any e-commerce platform that they're on. But if they don't do that, sometimes they also just put up like a shade card. So you know, you look at the shade card and you eliminate the obvious ones that you know are definitely not even close to your skin, and you come down to the ones like, you know, 5-6 options or 3-4 options depending on the range, the shade range that the brand has. You come down to like, you know, 2 or 3 foundations that you think would be closer to your skin tone and your undertone. Now, the next step is to write those on a piece of paper. Generally, this is what I used to do. If I know a particular brand that I want to buy a foundation from, and if I know that, you know, I'm like a little confused between say 3 shades or like 4 shades, I would go on YouTube and I'll see a YouTuber who sort of is very close to my skin. And you know, it's also very important that their setup is good enough, because for beauty and for like makeup products, the setup has to be like good enough for you to figure out the shades properly. Ensure that the swatch video that you're watching is not too dark, like the setup is bright enough for you to understand the shade range. Don't depend on just one swatch video. Try to see like 2 or 3 videos on YouTube, and then once you know that, yeah, this is the one that I think is very, very close to my skin, and if you think that, yeah, I mean, you know, this could be my shade, then you just sort of note that number down, but you still don't buy it. I tell you, we wait for the next step. If you've narrowed it down to like say 1 or 2 options and you're still a bit confused about it because foundations are expensive and you think that you will sort of waste your money if it doesn't match you, Then the next way would be to take your picture, like take a selfie in natural lighting. Okay, do not stand against the light. So like you have to stand where the light hits you properly. Do not do it during the golden hour. Do not do it when it's extremely harsh. Do it in the natural lighting where you can see your face properly and you know that this is a proper selfie, which is not edited or anything, like no filter, nothing. Just take a normal selfie for yourself, and then you place the selfie against the laptop and you see and you try to match the shades that you are actually going for. If you feel there is sort of a similarity, then you can definitely go for that shade, and that's it. Your search is over. Congratulations, you found the right shade of foundation. Yay. Also, when you're buying your foundations, you need to know your foundation terms, because some terms are used universally across all brands, so that you can actually sort of identify the tones and the undertones of your foundation. Okay, now you can always categorize your foundations into fair, medium, and deeper or darker skin tones. Within those tones, again, there are a lot of different undertones and a lot of different shade ranges, but first you identify which category you fall in. For example, now there will be terms used like ivory, porcelain, alabaster, or fair, very fair, stuff like that, which will be categorized for fair people. Sometimes in India, girls who fall in a fairer category sort of confuse being fair to being alabaster and porcelain and ivory. Now these shades are actually not Indian skin tones, or they will not go on you. They will just wash you out and they will look like whitewash on your face, unless you've actually seen a swatch done by an Indian YouTuber where they say that the brand has used the term but it can be used on Indian skin tones. Then you could probably go for it. Otherwise, you want to stay away from these shades because they're just for extremely fair people. If you fall in that medium to deep sort of category, then the shade ranges would be named as almond, it could be named tan, it could be named stuff like that. So that helps in identifying the shade range, with that the shade is actually moving towards the darker category. Whenever I buy a foundation online, my foundations are always mostly termed as beige. It could be warm beige, it could be natural beige, it could be something like that, but it's always beige. To give you guys an example of what I'm talking here, I have 3 different brands. These are 3 of my favorite drugstore foundations, and each of these are actually called beige, okay, in slightly different way, but they're all beiges, okay. So Milani foundation is called medium beige, the Superstay Maybelline one is called it's called natural beige, and the one from L'Oreal Infallible is called sun beige. Now I know, because beige is my category, whenever I have to buy a foundation online, I will always look into the beige category, and then depending on brand to brand, I'll just like sort of see what the brand has termed like natural beige, sun beige, warm beige, and stuff like that. So all of these are into like sort of warmer beiges. You can take references from your previous foundations if you own any, and that should give you like a fair idea of what category or what term you should be looking out for when you're buying your foundation shade online. And last and final thing, if you bought a wrong shade of foundation, do not just throw it away. You can actually use it as a mixer and you can dilute it with another shade of foundation, whatever shade that you get, to sort of correct it in case आपने दूसरा foundation भी गलत खरीद लिया and one is a bit darker and one is a bit lighter. Then you can sort of mix them together and get your perfect shade. So you can always use your spare foundations as your mixer. So that's what I do. I never like let go of my foundation. It's just too painful, you guys. So yeah, good luck to you. I hope this method works. Let me know what you think about it. Hope I made your life easier, because that's what this video was supposed to be about. And that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also not forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you next time.